reality is that most of America falls into the categories that he's insulted in this campaign. And while apparently many women did vote for him, I think that he will find it increasingly hard to govern, to win a second presidency without relying, quite frankly, on voter suppression. Every trend in our country is against what he represents. This will go down in history, whether it's 10 years from now or 50 years from now, as one of the death throes of frankly, the old, white majority approach to governing in our country.
What does it say to you that Barack Obama's presidency now will be followed up by the birther-in-chief, by someone whose original foray into conservative politics in 2012 was saying other Republicans are afraid to grab this issue? I am the one, Donald Trump said, who will bring the birth certificate issue to the fore. The president's not legitimate because he was born abroad. An obvious racial dog whistle that many have called out. Well, what does that say to you about the historical arc that we're on?
Well, I mean, what it says is politics has a lot in common with physics, that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, but so it goes again. And the reality is that I think ultimately we will end up in a better place as a country. We will go through a dark period. It has begun with Donald Trump. But like I said, the resistance begins now. The fight begins now. And a better future for our children begins now. It's just simply that we will have to remove Donald Trump from the presidency in order to get to that better future for our kids.
And last question before we go, you look at your former organization, NAACP, or other civil rights groups. How should they approach Donald Trump now?
I mean, the reality is that membership will go up, fundraising will go up, the Nation magazine subscriptions will go up, MSNBC viewership will go up. There will be a lot of people in this country looking for leadership, because this is the most overtly racist president, the most overtly misogynistic president, the most overtly xenophobic president, Islamophobic president we have ever had. In any of our memory. Maybe you can go back to Woodrow Wilson, who was a KKK member, but I mean, none of us can remember him.
Right.
And so the reality is that Americans of good conscience of all colors will wake up tomorrow morning looking for leadership. The NAACP will be there to provide it, as will many other institutions, National Council of the RAZA, Voto Latino. And again, the resistance begins now.
Ben Jealous, former president of the NAACP, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Coming up, we talked about the women vote. We're going to look at that, the latest exit polling, to see exactly how it breaks down, how women turned out, and what they might be thinking about a Trump presidency. Our live coverage continues straight ahead.